Letting go is not about giving up. It's about creating space for what truly matters. What if the most powerful thing you could do this year isn't about adding new goals or chasing achievements, but about releasing what no longer serves you? Think about it. If your hands are already full of old baggage, how will you grasp the new opportunities life places in front of you? We all carry something: fears, regrets, doubts, and unresolved emotions. But holding on to these is like trying to climb a mountain while carrying stones in your bag. The higher you climb, the heavier it feels. But here's the thing: those stones are optional. You can choose to let them go. And when you do, you'll find the journey not only easier, but also far more fulfilling. Have you ever noticed certain patterns in your life? The same conflicts in relationships, the same fear stopping you before taking a leap, or the same doubts pulling you back from success. Why does this happen? Shiva, the great cosmic force of transformation, has a lesson here. In the form of Nataraja, the cosmic dancer, Shiva dances in perfect rhythm. His dance isn't random chaos, it's a cycle: creation, preservation, and destruction. But here's the catch: Shiva's dance only transforms when we recognize the cycle we're stuck in. In life, cycles are unavoidable. They're part of nature. Day turns to night, seasons change, tides ebb and flow. But in your inner world, cycles repeat when you remain unconscious of the patterns shaping your thoughts, emotions, and actions. These patterns are your karma, not punishment, but the residue of past actions. Every thought, every choice leaves an imprint, like footsteps on a sandy beach. And if you don't pause to examine those footsteps, you'll keep walking the same path over and over again. So, how do you break free? Shiva teaches us this as well. In the silence of meditation, he sits unmoving, untouched by the cycles of the mind. This is the first step: awareness. To step out of the loop, you must first see the loop. To see clearly, you need to slow down. Ask yourself, what keeps repeating in my life? What fears stop me? What beliefs about myself or the world no longer feel true? Write these down. You may notice themes. Perhaps it's a fear of failure, a need for control, or a habit of self-sabotage. These are your grooves, your patterns. Awareness is like turning on a light in a dark room. Only then can you rearrange what's inside. Take the story of Shiva and the Ganga. When the river Ganga, representing the chaotic flow of life, threatened to flood the world, Shiva didn't fight it. He didn't try to control it. Instead, he let it flow through his hair, channeling its energy into something purposeful. In the same way, awareness isn't about fighting your patterns. It's about observing and understanding them so you can channel them in new directions. Once you recognize your pattern, the next step is action. Not massive, overwhelming change, but small, conscious steps. If you've always avoided confrontation, try expressing your truth calmly in one conversation. If self-doubt has always stopped you, take one step forward despite the doubt. Even small acts of courage disrupt the cycle. Consider Shiva as the destroyer, not of life, but of illusion. When the Devas were paralyzed by fear during the churning of the ocean, it was Shiva who drank the poison, transforming it into something harmless. Similarly, your small conscious actions, no matter how uncomfortable, have the power to transform the poison of your patterns into fuel for growth. Think of it as learning to walk a new path in the forest. At first, it feels unfamiliar, even difficult. But with each step, the new path becomes clearer and the old one fades away. Letting go isn't about losing, it's about gaining freedom. It's about creating space for clarity, energy, and new possibilities. This is Shiva's ultimate teaching. Freedom comes not from holding on, but from letting go. He teaches us to release what binds us, not by running away, but by facing it fully and transforming it. When you let go of your attachment to fear, regret, or doubt, you realize these were never who you were. They were simply clouds passing through the sky of your being. And when the clouds clear, you see the infinite space within. Whenever you feel stuck, pause and repeat this mantra. Om Namah Shivaya. It's not just a chant, it's a tuning fork for your inner being. It aligns you with the stillness and power of Shiva, reminding you that you are beyond the cycles of your mind. As you step into this new year, ask yourself, what am I ready to release? What patterns, beliefs, or fears am I ready to outgrow? Remember, the lighter you are, the higher you'll rise. Let go of what holds you back and discover the freedom to grow. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated, subscribe for more timeless wisdom and practical tools for your journey. Together, let's embrace the infinite possibilities of life.